Sushi Tech. I got a setup video here for you. It's called the Vampire build. It's a build that I just happened to come across that I found was very fun in PvE and PvP. It's a little bit better in PvE, but if you're running the right setups with your other teammates, it's actually pretty decent for PvP. We'll get into both of those a little further into the video. But first off, I just want to show you what my build is as of right now. It is in progress. It can be better. If you do get better pulls, definitely equip them, but I'm going to show you the essentials to what you need for getting the build together. So what you have here is just the overall look of my build. Obviously the DPS, the toughness, and the skill power can be a little bit higher. Those will come with rolls on all of your equipment, including your guns and all your equipment, your body armor, mask, all that stuff. But we're going to look at the guns first, and I'm going to show you the talents that you want to be using on the guns to get the most out of this build. Now it's called the Vampire build because you're going to be making them bleed. You saw the 4 Predator, the 2 Sentry, but what you're going to want to do is have guns that have one specific talent on them, or even more. You see this one has Sustained, so it's going to be increasing your health by 6%. And then you'll see that I have 2 other talents on there, Brutal and Responsive, just to increase the damage output on that gun. It's a little bit more important to pair those talents up with Self-Preserved. Critical hits with this weapon heal the user for 3% of the damage dealt. That's important, especially with talents that are going to increase your damage because you're going to be healing yourself for a little bit more. So we got Responsive and we have Brutal on this weapon. So you're going to be basically sapping energy off the opponent with the Predator gear sets. Now the handgun doesn't really matter. I didn't really look at that one. But you'll see I have the Predator's Mark Vest. I have Pulse Duration on it. Now the skill attributes don't really matter. What you're going to want to be using those skill attributes for is the skills that you have. So if you can re-roll them, or if you get like a bunch of them for a different skill, just start. I would say just use that skill. But I use for this build, I use First Aid and Pulse, just to increase my damage output and keep popping the heals. And then we have Sentry on here for headshot damage, especially with the SMG that has Self-Preserved. Having that extra damage from headshots definitely works out in favor for the Sentry's Call, having those 2 pieces so that you do get that extra headshot damage. You can equip another set, maybe like a Tactician set, to get that extra 4,000 skill power, but again, that really just depends on the skills that you're using and the talents that you have. But my build is with the Sentry. I find that one to be most satisfactory to what I'm trying to go for on a build. Again, my skill power does kind of lack, and my toughness does kind of lack. Even my DPS kind of lacks a little bit, but that actually translates really well into PvP. I did say that this set is a little bit better in PvE, but in PvP, if you're running, I would say 2 groups with this setup, and then maybe one other person with a Tactician, and then maybe another person who's running the 3 Sentry, 2 Striker, Savage Gloves, I want to say it is. You can actually do pretty decent in PvP with this build. Solo, I wouldn't say it's average. I would say maybe slightly below average, but not so below average that you would actually categorize it there. Now you're looking at my armor and my max health. My armor could definitely be better, and my health could definitely be better, but that comes with my build. It can be better. If you get better gear, definitely use it. I am alright with sacrificing it because I am getting constant heals. So again, PvE, perfect for this. I find it awesome running solo with a group. When you're running with a group, it doesn't really matter what they're running. But with PvP, I would say run with another person who's running this set, and then another person who's running like a skill power set, and then maybe somebody else who's just running pure DPS. Especially good for hunting rogues with the 2 people running Predator, because you're gonna get those constant bleeds, and you're gonna be constantly healing yourself. But anyway, I'm just gonna let this play out. You're gonna see how it works in the PvE area. I was running it on I don't remember what this mission is. But if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments below. Do my best to answer them. But take care, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.
arrest agent.